Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Blackwood and I'm from Healthier Steps. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Um, I have an amazing recipe for you. It is a family favorite recipe. It is easy to prepare. It tastes great. Just recently, my brother made it and he's like, you don't need meat. It tasted so good. I didn't need meat. So this recipe is Jamaican stew peas, and I'm going to share with you how easy it is to make. And it is one of those dishes. Is a one pot dish, and basically you can eat it by itself or with rice. That's what we traditionally eat it: stew peas and rice, and that's what we do. You can eat it with quinoa, and it does have dumplings in it, so it has the carb in it. If you just wanted to eat it alone with salad, that's great too. Let me know where you're joining us from. I'm so excited to be joining you from Florida. It rained earlier, but now it's so sunny. It's bright, it's sunny. I love it when it's sunny. I do. And when it's raining, I like that either it's raining at night when I'm sleeping. I find that in the evenings, if it rains, I sleep like a baby. It's just so calming. And but I love it now that it's just beautiful and sunny. Hope you are having a good day. It is Thursday, so I'm almost there. Almost there. We have one more day, and then I get to enjoy the weekend. I get to rest and spend time with family. And we're also going to be juicing. And the juice today is going to be pineapple. And I'm going to go with the spring mix. It's springtime. So I'm going to go with spring mix and pineapple and ginger, turmeric, cucumbers, and celery. And let me know where you're joining us from. And if you're on my YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and not only that, please hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every time we're putting up new content, which we do a lot. There's always new content coming from either me or from a member of my team, so I'm so excited for that. Always having amazing recipes that are just so flavorful, and they're usually very budget friendly and also easy to prepare. That then they have the flavor that you'll be amazed. And I love to use rare ingredients, simple ingredients, and that's my kind of niche. I love to try new stuff. Like today, I was going to juice longevity spinach. Yes, Marlon, if you're watching, my longevity spinach is doing phenomenal. And I was going to, yesterday, I spent some time with my husband in the garden, and I got, let me see what I got to share with you. I got this is, um, this is pimento, and it is doing phenomenal. Um, then this is what we call this. I forgot this. It's a mint. I think it's colored mint. I think we call it in Jamaica. If it's not the colored mint, it's the other one. No, it's the basil. Basil mint, we call it in Jamaica. It smells phenomenal. And when you make a tea with this, the tea is better than any of the mint family. And mint tea is great. This one, it takes it to the next level. I think it's the basil mint, we call it in Jamaica. So I took these in. The scent, the flavor, the aroma is phenomenal. Just leave them on the side. And also longevity spinach. It is a perennial if you never had that. I love the fact that because I'm living in Florida, only in the winter time or fall, spring time when it's cool, we can do spinach does well here. Apart from that, I decided I had to investigate what other spinaches that I could grow or grow during the summer, during the heat, because it gets really hot. Um, and one of my readers contacted me because I was growing chaya, rare vegetables, and he lives in Jamaica and he grows all these rare vegetables. And so he introduced me to longevity, spinach, and a lot more. The hibiscus, that's a red hibiscus that's edible, the red leaf one. He introduced me to Okinawa, which I had already grown that one, Okinawa spinach, and I'd already grown Malabar spinach. So, but the longevity spinach is very interesting because it is it's more nutritious than regular spinach. It is it has been shown that it's great for people with cancer. It's very healing and it's higher in its nutrient content. So if you want to try a spinach that is perennial, that means it will come back year after year, and that's what I love about it too. It's not an annual, and you will get it year after year, just blessing you. Try longevity, and another benefit of longevity is the beauty about growing it is the fact that it requires little or no watering. It's so powerful and so resilient that you don't need much care. I have it underneath a shaded area, so it's not doesn't I don't think it likes too much of the heat because we have it shaded. And I was excited. I was excited to grow that. And I saw my long gone berries were blooming. I had avocado on the avocado tree. Don't know if it's our first year where we're seeing avocado. Those and we have uh, one Brazilian fruit, and I don't remember the name, and I won't guess it. I don't think it's Jacotoba. Possibly it is. It's filled with berries, so I can't wait. And what I did was, if you've never done that, you can get an app that will identify plants. So what I'm going to do later on, I'm going to go outside and identify to make sure I have the right plant. And it's just great seeing all those fruiting trees. And there were some more. The figs are doing well, and they're not fruiting as yet, but they're doing very well. They look really healthy. So I'm excited for this year what we're going to be growing. So I'm going to get started because it is late in the day. I'm going to get started. So for the stew peas, you always want to have onions and your garlic and scallion. I don't know, we missed the scallion. Scallion should be in it too. And so that's basically, as Jamaicans, that's there's thyme. That's what we always put in our recipes. Your onion, your garlic, your thyme, your scallion, and or green onion. And you have that's your base right there. Once you do that, you have a base. And so I'm just gonna add some onions right now. All right. What I'm going to use is I'm going to use some, it's not me sauteing the onions. I'm just going to go ahead and saute the onions right in some coconut milk that I'm also going to use in the recipe anyway. Any comments, G? Hi, Joanne. Good evening. Hi. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you for your support. Hi, Boniface from Rwanda in the house. So thank you, Miss Joanne. Thank you so much. Have you ever made stew peas? It's one of those dishes like super comforting. If you like red kidney beans, it is so comforting to make this dish. I'm telling you, with the right amount of flavors, you can check out my recipe on my website for the exact measurements. You can't go wrong. I'm gonna also add my garlic, and I'm doing 3 cloves. Hi, Levinsons. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Okay, Josan. So you want to add some ginger, and I'm gonna do some thyme. But if you have green onions, go ahead and add green onions and add thyme. I like to do fresh. You can also use dried thyme if that's what you have. I like the ginger. It'll give a little kick. It'll give it a little kick. So I'm gonna add some grated ginger and there's one other ingredient that I'm gonna have, and if you don't have it, it's allspice. It's also gonna give a unique flavor to your dish, and if you don't have it, it's okay. Just gonna go ahead and add ginger. All right, I'm gonna add some allspice berries. See, I don't like eating allspice berries like that. However, my husband does. So what I'll do is I got used to it now because he was raised using the whole berries. For me, my mom, whether she use it or not, she'll take it out. But my husband likes it right. Just leave it right in the dish and let it cook with it in it. And so I sometimes just use the powder. I like to put carrots in it. These are carrots from my garden. So I like to use carrots in it just for color, and it will give also a nice little sweet flavor. And remember, there's no meat in this. Traditionally, they use meat. No meat. They use salted meat sometimes. But no meat is in this, and it does not need any meat. The recipe tastes phenomenal. Um, Finger licking good, so good. No need it, no, none at all. So I'm adding some carrots just for color, and then I'm gonna add my beans. So I'm using kidney beans that you've soaked. If you had the dried beans, you're gonna soak them. I like to soak mine overnight in water, and then the next day I discard the water. Some people don't because they want the water for color. I think if it's soaking overnight, that it's releasing gases. So I don't normally. I rinse it the next day, and then I add the beans and my coconut milk, and I like to use dark kidney beans, but any kidney beans is fine, whatever you can find. And I'm adding coconut milk and just gonna give it a stir. And you add some water, right? I'm just gonna let this cook, right? And I can go ahead and add my salt. And if you wanted to, you can even add for extra flavor some onion powder, garlic powder, and it has a time. And the last thing I'm adding, which you don't have to add, I'm adding Scotch bonnet pepper. It's very difficult to use. Sometimes you can find habanero pepper. You can use habanero instead. Um, but before I go, I forgot, I'm going to add some dumplings too. So I'm going to just go ahead and do the dumplings. So you're just going to get flour. I'm using like gluten-free flour. You're going to just use flour and salt. You're going to add some water and just showing you how to do it. So I'm using gluten-free flour. You don't have to. But you're just going to mix flour, water with a little salt. I'm going to show you how I make dumplings. So I literally just take a little bit and then I roll it in my hand and then I add it to the stew. So Easy to make dumplings, very easy. Flour, salt, water, mix it until it comes together, and then you're just going to then roll it. Flour, salt, water, and then roll like that. And then roll. Remember, I'm using gluten-free flour, so it's a different texture. But however, I'm still able to get um, them looking like spinners, and they actually taste like spinners. So for people who are allergic to gluten, or you want to get off all that flour, you can easily make your use gluten-free flour. Just try to buy one if you're doing. I normally make mine from scratch by using a mixed blend of whole grain flour, but usually on the market you can find, like I'm using Namaste. I think that has more whole grain, and I use Namaste and Crusties. Those brands use more whole gluten-free grain. Some of the brands out there, like Pillsbury Berry, tastes just like white flour. It use more processed flours, but it does taste like white flour. When you're finished, it tastes like you're eating just like the flavor, just like the Pillsbury brand. So I'm gonna cover this, and then we're gonna move on to juicing. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then we're gonna move on to the juicing. Any questions? Any comments? I'm here.
Celine saying, "Oh, lovely, nice cooking."
Thank you, Celine. Thank you.
Florence also says, "Great cooking."
Thank you, Florence. All right.
Rob says,
I'm
"Excellent
coming. I'm
cooking. I
coming.
will try this tomorrow."
Yes, please.
And also tomorrow morning also.
Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. All right, let me a paper towel there. So I'm gonna cover and set up for juicing. All right. All right. Let's put this in the back. All right. Okay. Thank you. It smells so good. The allspice, amazing scent. And eat this. All right. Oh, I forgot I'm not chopping up anything. Let's get the. So I'm doing spring mix today. I buy a lot of spring mix, and I'm going to juice them because. So if you find that you buy vegetables and you need to go through them, just juice them. Just juice them. Just go ahead and juice them so that you can move them faster. So I'm adding. This is spring mix. All right. I'm gonna add to it, add some carrots that were left over. I'm just adding a lot of bunch of veggies. It's coming towards the end of the week, and I'm trying to get through my stuff. My refrigerators are still full, so I'm like, no, I need to just get rid of these stuff. Because on the weekends I don't do much like cooking. I'm gonna go out, I might eat out, so I'm like, I need to get, yeah. I'll be eating out on the weekend most of the time. So I want to do a lot of juicing and then have them in the refrigerator for 4 days. So that's celery, carrots, cucumber, spring mix, and then I'm gonna get to the pineapple as it goes down. Any comments? That's it. Putting cucumbers. I'm adding cucumbers. I'm adding turmeric and ginger. Ginger, cucumber, celery. Alrighty. Nice green juice today. Add more leaf greens to the top. Alrighty. Let that go down. Alrighty. Oh, thank you. Benoit, thank you. Thank you, Benoit. Thank you so much.
Henry says hi, Michelle.
Hi, who's that?
Henry.
Hi, Henry. How are you? Thank you for watching. Hi, thank you so much. If you notice, guys, I have to drink my juice every single day. I live for juice. I find it's like my natural supplement now. And if I go without it, I can tell the difference. If you if you suffer from constipation, start juicing. I don't suffer from constipation, but if you were, that thing will just clean you out. And pain, if you have arthritic pain and you don't want to be suffering any longer with pain, aches and body aches and pain, start juicing. And you'll be amazed what's going to happen, how you're going to feel way better. And the energy, it's going to boost your energy levels, going to be out off the roof. So please incorporate juicing in your diet, and you don't need to have a juicer. You don't need an expensive juicer. You can literally juice with a blender. All you have to do is blend the juice with water, strain, and drink. you can also do is use coconut water as the base and pour the coconut water in, blend your produce and strain and drink. Yes, amazing stuff. I just love to juice. In the mornings, I do a smoothie. I do a chia smoothie that I'm loving. I just do the berries, or I like the berries. I like a blend of blueberry. It has to be blueberry almost every day. I do blueberries or a blend of berries with nuts. I do walnut. I do pumpkin seed for the zinc. I do um, flax seeds, chia seeds. I do sunflower seeds. I do a blend of seeds and nuts, and that keeps me full for a long, like that.
Joanna asked if there are also bananas.
Yeah, you do flax seeds. That's excellent. I don't do oats because I find, even though oats is slightly steamed, I find like I'm gonna use oats unless I toast it. I find it can over time because it become hard on digestion. Because it's a grain. If you think about the grains, they need to be cooked. And so for me, I don't do like overnight oats, or try cooking it first, like just toasting it in the, take the dry oats, put it in the oven on the lowest setting, maybe put it at around 200, and slowly cook it until it's soft. So say you cook it for 2 to 3 hours, or just watch it, keep stirring it. You could even go lower to 150 and just slowly cook it. You can leave it overnight in the oven, or 2 3 hours, and just cook it slowly. Then add it to your smoothies. So great on digestion. It's milder on your digestion. And it's great. Oats is great. So yes, but I'd first have to toast it first. Or you could probably do it on top of the stove, but I'll toast it. Cook it first because it's so harsh on the digestive system. But it's excellent, great for removing cholesterol from the body, lowering blood pressure. Excellent stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead. Who's that? Hi, Jasmine. Nice. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Cheers. Mm. Wow, this is good. I love the salty flavor that the celery gives to the juice. That salty sweet with the pineapple. I just love that. And even though the celery is salty, it literally lowers your blood pressure. So juice is great, excellent for lowering blood pressure because it is not sodium chloride by itself. It's sodium plus other minerals. So it goes in the body and it actually balances and lowers blood pressure. Excellent juice, super nourishing.
Starbucks says he loves your work.
Oh, thank you, Starbucks. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. We're gonna check on the stew peas because I'm smelling it. I can tell it's ready. I can smell it. So I'm gonna shift. And while we're shifting, you wanna take this first? I'm just gonna share with you. This week, you guys have done phenomenal in purchasing this cookbook. You're doing excellent. Thank you for your support, for all who have made purchases this week. My book, Healthier Steps 125 Gluten-Free Vegan Recipes. This book is phenomenal. Have amazing recipes that are super flavorful. They're easy to make, and it's just a variety of recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, you name it. Juices are in here, smoothies are in here. Whatever it is, desserts. Always mix them up. Desserts, you name it, they're all in this book. Actually, this week they're all there. So please check out the book. You can find it if you have not bought your copy as yet. You can purchase it from Amazon. All you have to do is, I think Jean is going to put that on the screen, the Amazon. Yes, Amazon, where you can just search for Michelle Blackwood. You'll see all my books. I think I have 16 books over there. And so you can either purchase it there or you can go on my website, healthiersteps.com. And please do check out my website. I have over 1,000 recipes over there for you. And please leave a feedback, a comment. Let me know how you like the book, how you like my recipes. Sorry. Is that my computer? Try to figure out what's going on over there. So please check out my book on Amazon.com. Search for, when you get over there, just put in the word Michelle Blackwood, my name, just put that in, and this book will pop up. It's my #1 seller on there. And now the next bestseller over on Amazon is How to Reach Your Goals While Filtering Out Distraction. This is right behind this book. It's Jingo, shut down the computer. Shut it down. That's funny. So, just how to reach your goals while filtering out distractions. I literally have to live this in my life because they're distraction. When they come, we just keep going. Me and Jean, our motto is we keep going. We don't stop. Something happens in our path, you make plans, and something happens, you pivot. You keep going, but you don't stop. And literally, this book will teach you how to. The principles in this book, if you apply them, you will achieve success in your life. This is what, because I've had to, one day I'll have to tell you my story. I've had to face many distractions in my life. And I remember even being a mom, a stay-at-home mom, and, you know, I had to sometimes literally like just focus on my goals. And I knew one day that Healthier Steps was going to reach worldwide. I knew that millions of people one day will be blessed by Healthier Steps, and I've lived to see it. And I knew not only millions of people, I knew my family was going to be blessed. So at times, if they needed me and I wasn't available and I knew I had to get something done, I would lovingly tell them, sweetheart, I'm staying focused. I remember having family visiting and they thought that I was working too much. And I was like, I know my goal, where I'm going. I know that it's going to bless everyone one day. I knew that if they needed me one day, I will be able to say, they can call me, I need this. I'll be able to send it. And I knew I had to focus on my goals because I knew, you know, I understand where they were coming from, but I also knew our goals. What the goals? You play with the kitty. I'll be Kim will play with the kitty. Always work after work. So I knew. And so sometimes because you have a vision and not everybody can see your vision or your goal, you have to sometimes face criticism, face complaint, face bad looks, face somebody thinking that, you know, I'm not doing this or I'm not that. And you had to do it because you knew long term where you were going. And you knew that unless you stay focused, you weren't going to get there. And if you get distracted and you turn to them, they're not going to be able to help you. So when you know you have a goal that's going to help everyone around you, you got to stay focused. But this book will teach you the principles, you know. And then another book that is doing, guess what? The next book that I just released is called Stay Focused, a coloring book for adults. It's now the third most popular book, and that would blow me. I didn't know it would do so good, but it says stay, the whole topic, and I chose all the words, and there were words that I chose specifically for that book was Staying Focused. And the book is entitled Stay Focused. So get that one as well. It's a coloring book for adults. Amazing stuff. So blessings to you. Check out all my books. There's children books too. And the fourth one now is a fruits book that's doing phenomenal over on Amazon too. Thank you so much for your time, taking your precious time to be with me. I appreciate you because I know time is valuable because we cannot buy back time once it's gone. And for you to be here with me right now at this minute, this is special because you are special. And I value you and I value your time and I appreciate everything you've done and you're doing right now for healthier steps. You are of value. And I'm saying to you, go out and do something as well that is very valuable to bless others. Let's keep blessing others and make the world a better place as much as we can. Just be about your father's business. My name is Michelle Blackwood again from Healthier Steps, and I'm tuning out and see you tomorrow for another live.